Alright, so let's talk about my prints. I had this machine, the Ender 3, for about a week or two. And here's some of the things that I printed out. We'll start with this box that I tried to make and ended up breaking. It was stuck back here. I don't know what I did wrong. This was about 6.5 hours. And anyway, it broke. This thing took about 6.5 hours. Next, we got the dog that everybody prints. So this one came out pretty cool. Let's zoom in on it. This one came out nice. Pretty smooth, not bad. Next, we got the block. I just finished this, and this one took 2 hours, 28 minutes to print this, so this is still a little bit stiff. When you first print it, especially something like this, you gotta just keep playing with it and move it around. But let's get a little bit closer. See, I don't know why it's not smooth right there, but these other ones are smooth. Came out nice on this side, but this is the inside of it where it comes like that, so who knows why. Alright, next we got Vegeta. He came out pretty nice, except for under the arms. Let's see if we can get it zoomed in. Yeah, and I don't know why that is. I don't know why that's not smooth, but the detail and everything else looked good. I was taking them off and broke the feet right here, so I put some super glue. I'm trying to pull it off with his body, and this thing's it's not full all the way, so he broke, but still cool. Anyway, here's the other block. Let's take a look at this. See, this one flows smooth, as I made this a few days ago, and see, once you work it, and then it's smooth. But see how the inside comes like that, and then the other side looks good. I don't know. So I made this one on Tinkercad. I think that's what it's called. Tinkercad. Now, so I just printed this out. It looks cool. This is the only custom one where I made something myself, and this was probably a couple hours to print. We made the pig. This comes with the thing, with the machine, because it comes with an SD card and a couple prints. The dog is one of them, and this is another one. Supposed to be a piggy bank, but it started messing up once it got too high. Once it got in this level, the print just went haywire. I have no idea why. It just did, but it's smooth everywhere. It looked good, so. But I like it like this. Let's go have a little open top. The octopus that I downloaded, and this also fits on your finger, so this one came out decent. And you can see all the legs are pretty flexible, and for the most part it's smooth all around. I don't know if I need to sand but I'm not at that level yet. As long as my prints come out decent, I'm cool. So this one was nice. Here's another box that I made, and it kind of warped a little bit right here. See, it's not straight across. It pushes down a little bit right here, and when I tried to lift it off, this piece broke. I don't know why. It didn't come out all the way smooth. It's just that little work piece. I mean, the design was pretty smooth, except on the corner right there. That's because my bed wasn't all the way level right, but it looks pretty good. Let me close it so we can check the back. See, and it was all one print, so that's what's dope about this machine. It printed like this, start to finish, all one print, and you get your little box. Alright. Also tried to make a cell phone case, which came messed up. Tried to make a personal case for my Note 9, and it did not work. Come out fine. So that was horrible. I made a little holder right here for all my tools. It just sits inside there, so I can put my tools. And a little fan filter. Let me close this. I made a little drawer. This is dope right here. All one print, and I just use that to level my board. This comes with the machine. I don't use a piece of paper. I just use that and level everything. But this drawer, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Alright. And you can slide that back under there. That was probably about a 6-hour print. This elephant took about 3.5 hours, I think. And this was 6. This was 6, and the octopus, I can't remember, probably 4. And I made another little fan cover right here. This one was probably about 2.5 hours. So just to give you an idea on how long it takes. But these are just my initial prints, and I made this little Ben 10 wrist thing for a friend of mine, so he can paint it himself. So it's just cool. This came out in 2 pieces or 3 pieces. See, it was split in half. I glued it together right down the middle. So you do each side. It's about half like that, and then you do the other half, and then I hit the top, and I just put the top down, put some glue on it, because the original top was too small. I wouldn't click together. But this is something else that I printed out. But yeah, the Ender 3. I think this is Pro. I have no idea. I just know it works, and it does what I need it to do. $200 on Amazon. My Filament. Let me show you this pack. This is the pack. There's like a little 3-pack that I bought just to try out different colors. I also bought some flexible filament, which does work with the machine. You can do flexible, but I tried some flexible and I didn't have my settings right. Let me find it's this brand. So this came in 3 colors, and these are not regular size. It's not regular size. It's kind of hard to tell on here, but it's like half the size of a regular pack. So the ones that's up there is, you get a 3-pack, it's half the size. But yeah, so that's my prints. I'm working. I'm gonna start making some cool stuff. I plan on making a mechanical hand. I want to make a whole body eventually. So that's my goal. Hopefully about 4 or 5 months I'll have that done. So yeah, this is dope. If you don't got a 3D printer, you should get one. Eventually it'll probably be in every home, and 30 years from now everybody's gonna have one printing their own furniture, garden supplies, tools, counters, sheds, nuts, bolts, cabinets. People will print anything, coding. Everybody's gonna be coding, making their own robots. We're gonna be like iRobot pretty soon. We'll 3D print our own robots and code them, and they do all our work for us, so the robots take over, and we just have to kill them and go back to caveman days. But 3D printer, Ender 3. We out.